cute. Do I gotta blow it out?
Yeah. Stop. You too scared?
No.
Catch on fire.
I'm gonna lie. Hello?
What are you doing?
Who is this?
Don't worry about who it is. I can see you.
How many fingers I got up?
2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Stop! Stop! What are you
You
doing?
can't see me. Where you at? You want to play hide and seek? I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
You have really got
I'm
to
gonna
be kidding me.
find you
Wow.
and make you want
I don't
me.
want to play hide and seek.
You is too hostile with me, baby. This is not romantical. You called me to see how I was doing. You was worried about my well-being, boo. It's crazy how we got to get into our first argument and we just started talking today. So what you like to do for
You
fun?
know what? Enough is enough.
On January 23rd, 2024, a 34-year-old TaMeshia Price will post the maternity photo right here and caption the reading, Angel of Mine. Hashtag 3 weeks ago, hashtag my little blessing. She was so excited about the up-and-coming birth of her first little girl, who she planned on naming Malaysia. TaMeshia, affectionately known as Misha to family and friends, is already the mother to a 16-year-old son and a 12-year-old son who soon to turn 13. Misha was a teen when she had her first baby in 2007, but that did not stop her from accomplishing her dreams. 4 years later, in 2011, she had her second son, and according to her, having her 2 boys made her want to work even harder, and that's what she did. She had a strong support system behind her, being raised with both her loving mother and father, who instilled hard work ethic and education. Misha would post to her social media often that her father was everything to her and that he was her teacher in every aspect of her life. She also said the level of respect and appreciation that she had for her father was priceless. One of the sweetest things she wrote about her father said, "You cured my disappointments and you healed my pain. You understood my fears and you protected me. There is no one else like my daddy, and I thank you for loving me." Misha had a great respect for both of her parents, who are married and have been together for 40 plus years. She will also express her admiration for her mother and say she was her role model and over the years have been nothing but her inspiration for her to see such a strong individual. Misha would take all that she learned from her parents and enter college in 2012 while working and being a mother, and she would graduate in the spring of 2015 from Herzing University with an associate's degree of science in medical office billing. Though she had a desire to work in the medical field, she would end up working at a school, making her way up the ladder. In 2016, Misha would write on Facebook that when I look back over my life, I see pain, mistakes, and headaches. But when I look in the mirror, I see a future full of hope, change, maturity, and a woman that's proud of her accomplishments. She would become a school secretary, and her oldest son also attended the school she worked at, so that was a bonus. She often said on social media that she loved what she did for a living and that the students at the school loved her just as much. Misha would often share the nice things that the students did for her. One student gave her a rose saying, "Here, Miss Price, this is because I appreciate you." Another student wrote a letter saying, "When I am sad, you make me happy. Thank you for being there for me all the time." That's just a few examples of how cherished she was at the school. Misha would eventually move up to office manager and from there decide to start her own business. In July 2020, she made a post that said, "Y'all don't understand how excited I am to get ready to launch my own business. This is only the beginning of my foundation of the brand I'm building, so all the new and upcoming businesses, get with me. Y'all need me." With that announcement, Misha obtained her LLC called Clerical Blessing and offered professional administrative services such as office management, bookkeeping, typing, client relations, and much more. You could tell that she was happy about where her future was headed. She would continue on to go get more certificates, and on November 8, 2021, she passed her test to be certified in chemical dependency counseling to become a mental health case manager. Misha also played a crucial role in office administration in Herzing University, where she got her degree. By 2023, Misha had 1 teenager and 1 preteen, so in less than 5 years, she could have been an empty nester possibly. However, life had other plans, and she would become pregnant and find out she was finally having a little girl. Though it had been over a decade since she last had a child, she could not be more happy about her mini-me on the way. As the end of 2023 came near, Misha was preparing for her up-and-coming baby shower in January 2024. On the 1st of January, Misha wrote, Walking into 2024 with so much peace, looking forward to what God has for me and my family. My daughter will be born next month, and I'm filled with so much joy. I can't wait to meet my baby girl. A few weeks later, at her baby shower, Misha documented the beautiful occasion, and it was very elegant, and she was beaming and glowing. With both of her sons by her side, you could see that she could not wait for her daughter to get here, and said that she would always have two protectors in her life. Baby Malaysia expected due date was Valentine's Day 2024, so that time was quickly approaching. Sadly, on January 24th, just 3 weeks before the baby was to come, a tragedy would take place. According to police reports, they responded to a shooting just before 5 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday, January 24th, in the 5300 block of North Place. When authorities arrived at the home, they found Misha deceased and suffering from gunshot wounds. Tragically, little Malaysia did not make it either. The situation surrounding her demise is unknown, and there is no suspects at the time.
Thanks. Right now, police are investigating the deadly shooting of a pregnant woman in South Toledo. TPD is still searching for whoever shot and killed 34-year-old TaMeshia Price. Now, WTOL 11 is looking into the legal questions that are involved in surrounding this case. First and foremost, I understand we have just received the coroner's report in this case.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. We just got it moments ago, and it tells us that Price died from multiple gunshot wounds, ruling her death a homicide. Now, her unborn baby's death was ruled as complications of maternal gunshot wounds, but from the wording, it's unclear if it's considered a separate homicide or not, and the coroner's office couldn't be reached. I found an answer from Jerry Phillips, a longtime defense attorney here in town. He says the answer can be easily found if you check the Ohio Revised Code's definition of murder. It's right there in black and white. Section A, no person shall purposely cause the death of another or the unlawful termination of another's pregnancy. Phillips says in this state, it doesn't matter if you think a fetus is a human being or not, any unlawful termination, according to the state law, is murder. However, that doesn't guarantee the shooter, if arrested, will be sentenced for both deaths.
News was spread fast about the tragic incident, and many people had the same impression of Misha, that she was a beautiful soul. Misha was a supporter and motivator to many, with a kind heart, and always showed and gave love. No one can make sense of what could have happened or who would have taken the life of a pregnant mother in her home. There are so many questions, and many asking, where's Malaysia's father? Because he did lose his baby and his child's mother. But Misha never said anything about him, but I'm sure her close family and friends possibly know who he is. Misha even did a post in October 2023 saying, "Man, listen, I laugh every time I hear people asking other people who her dad is, like they are going to help him take care of her." So she might not have wanted everyone to know who the father was for her own personal reason. Whatever happened and whoever did her and her daughter that way need to be caught sooner than later. This is definitely a heavy blow for the Toledo community and Misha's close-knit family, from her parents to her siblings. This was not supposed to happen, and Misha should still be here, expecting the arrival of Malaysia any time now. My heart is heavy for this family and loved ones, and my heartfelt condolences goes out to all affected by this senseless act of gun violence. May whomever responsible be caught soon so that this family can get justice. So please don't forget to comment your thoughts on this situation and your prayers for this family in this very difficult time. And also hit that like button and share to keep your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.